one, we can see that Grace, Joe, and Trisha, they receive a sum of money all together, right? Now, how do we know that this is a powerful relationship? Because all three of them, they receive from, or in fact, they received a sum of money. Do you agree? All right, so maybe it's like a bag of money, right? You know in Squid Game?
Yeah.
What happens? You know, there's a bag of money, right? So all of them, all of those people over there, right? What happens? They all receive from the same bag of money. Make sense? So these are all what we call the money that they receive. They are all parts. The bag itself is the whole. Right? I don't know if this analogy makes sense, but you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what they are trying to say. That is sentence number one. Now, then I go on to sentence number two. Grace and Joe's shares made up 13/20 of the sum of money. So, what you want to do is you want to draw a model. How many parts? 20 parts. Now, before you go on to that, right, you want to understand how to draw the model properly. All right, now I teach you a very simple way. Draw an inverted L first. Okay, draw an inverted L first. Okay, now, and then after that, from there, you cut it into, so because it's 20, right? So I'm afraid that it will be a little difficult. So maybe instead of 20, we go 5 parts first. And then in each part, there must be how many? 4. Make sense? Okay, all right, so we go for that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, now, and then of course, because it's 20, right? So over here must be 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 lines will do. Understand?
Yeah.
All right, you need 4 parts in each of the box. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, this is not accurate. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, not accurate again. So redo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, once you are done with that, you make sure you have 20 units. Because if you don't have 20 units, then I tell you it's going to be very confusing later. Okay, so make sure you have 20 units first.
Yeah, I have 20.
Okay. All right. Then now, once I'm done with that, right, I'm going to go on. So 13/20 for Grace and Joe. So we're just going to shade 13 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can y'all see that? All right. Of course, every time you want to do something like that, you make sure you label it down. Okay. We will use G for Grace. So G plus J, G plus J, okay? All right.
So, did they get an equal amount of money?
Sorry again?
Did they get equal amount of money?
No, they did not get an equal amount of money. All right, because if they have an equal amount, or in fact, if they have received an equal amount of money, all right, then they will say, right? It's just like Squid Game. Do you receive an equal amount of money? No, you don't. Okay. All right. Once you are done with this, can I go on?
Only one guy gets it.
Yeah, there will only be one guy, right? Okay. So over here is you will not get an equal amount of money. Got it? They all get a portion of the big bag. Understand? Now, and then after that, I continue on. Over here, right, in sentence number 3, can you read for me 1, 2, 3?
Joey and Trisha.
Joe, not Joey. Joe's and
Trisha's
Trisha's.
shares made up 3/5 of the sum of money.
Okay. Now, why is it? How can it be? It doesn't make sense at all, right?
Oh.
You see, we put G plus J first. I want you to write it down. Equals to 13/20. And then after that, you put T plus J because Trisha plus Joe equals to 3/5. Now, how can it be? It's from the same sum of money.
First,
Then-
you have to make them the same.
Exactly. So you see, power relationship is always like that. The first step is usually making the denominator the same. Understand? But you don't want to be like a robot. You don't want to always think, oh, it has to be that. If it's not like that, then I'm not gonna do this question. No. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, all right, you just times 4 times 4. What do you get? You get 12/20. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is, you can see something, right? What happens over here? I got 2 Jojo. Right not? Okay, but never mind. I'm going to go and highlight, or in fact shade, okay, the next part, okay, which is 12 units. Okay, are you able to shade 12 units?
No,
Why?
because we only have 7 there.
Okay, so we go backwards. Okay, so let's go backwards. 12 units. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to use another color. Okay, so I want you to use another color to show the rest of you, please use another color, okay? 12 over 20, let's shade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, I can understand.
Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? Wait, wait, I know you're very excited already, but you look at this first. This much is equals to Trisha plus Joe. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I repeat again. This much is equals to Trisha plus Joe. Now, when I look at this, I know that there is 2 Joe. So, something is missing. Yeah, what is it?
No.
Right, now, look at this. A very big hint. Whatever that is overlapping, I repeat again, all of you say overlapping.
Overlapping.
Okay, whatever that is overlapping belongs to
Joe.
Joe.
I knew it.
All right, very good. If you know that, you're on track already. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because all you want to do is you want to show that this belongs to Joe.
Joe.
If this belongs to Joe, I ask you a question, okay? Once you're ready, let me know. The one that is overlapping, all right? Now, if this belongs to Joe, then of course, we know that this belongs to Trisha. Understand what I'm trying to say? And then this belongs to Trisha. All right, so Trisha is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we put 7 units over here. For Joe himself, we know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, only the overlapping. Why? Because I have 2 Joe, right? So that means it's overlapping. And if this is Joe, this is Trisha. All right, what do you think the other one is? Definitely, we know that the other one must be who?
Grace.
G for Grace. And Grace is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 units. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You see whether 8 plus 7 and plus 5, is it equal to 20? Yes. That means we are on the right track. Now, once you're done with this, right, we want to go on reading the question, which is sentence number 4. Trisha and Joe had $240 altogether. Okay, so they are saying that Trisha plus Joe equals to $240. Can you see that? All right, can you see that? So therefore, I know, all right, in order for me to find what is $240, I just throw in the units. All right, 7 units plus 5 units equals to $240. Understand? 12 units equals to $240. What do I want to do? I always want to find my Mr. Green Man. My Mr. Green Man says 1 unit equals to $240 divided by 12. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, so you know that 240 divided by 12, of course, it's what? How much is that? Very simple, right? It's basically just $20. Understand? Now, once you have your 1 unit, what do you want to do? That is your Mr. Green Man. Mr. Green Man is like, oh, a hint for you to read sentence number A, right? All right, 1A. So we look at 1A over here. Okay, I have no space, so therefore I kept drawing all of these arrows. You guys can do that as well if you have no space, okay? Now, we look at 1A, we know already. The sum of the money is 20 units. Agree?
20.
Equals to 20 times 20, which is equals to $400. You understand what I'm trying to say? So therefore, your answer for A must be equals to $400. Okay?
You are at the answer.
Sorry again? No. All right, now, once you are done with that, right, you can go on to 1B. Now, in 1B, it's very special because when we see the word difference, what comes to my mind first?
Minus.
Thank you very much. What is big? What is bigger? Let's look at Grace. Grace, how many units?
Grace.
8 unit.
Grace.
Joe, how many unit?
5.
5 unit. So it has to be 8 minus 3, isn't it? Find the difference in the amount between 8 units and 5 units. How much is that? 8 units minus 5 units equals to 3 units, right? Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore, if 1 unit equals to 20, 3 units will be equals to 20 times 3, which is equals to $60. And that is my answer for B.